Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. I just got back from throwing my son's baseballs, and let me tell you what, I've been working. I think I've been working with my 6-year-old. He was just batting left-handed up until about maybe 2 months ago, and we decided we were going to turn him into a switch hitter. It's been a frustrating process, but we are just now beginning to see the light on this kid batting right-handed as well as left-handed. He's not hitting quite as hard as he does left-handed yet, but he's getting there. He's a lot further along than he was a month ago. Okay, first, this is from Rhythm Trader. There are a few reasons why Bitcoin could drop, though there are countless more reasons why Bitcoin could go to all-time highs again soon. Price has now pulled back to support. This is the time to place your bet. Let's talk Bitcoin together, and he's got a link to his Discord. But I wanted to agree with what he's saying here, not just about Bitcoin, just digital assets in general. There are a few reasons why they should drop. There are countless reasons that I've been talking about for the last year, countless reasons that everything should go up. And that's why I'm here. But I thought this guy puts out some pretty good tweets. I like to cover those every once in a while. Okay, this next thing is from GateHub. Now, I told you that GateHub had a hack. Well, was sent out by GateHub today, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, today. Warning, our users are receiving phishing emails from the address gatehub.com with the subject line critical security warning / action required. New secured wallets. Do not transfer any funds to the address provided in this email. And then it goes on to say, the phishing emails are also coming from gatehub.net. Note, the warning banner shows that the email was not verified by GateHub Limited. So, pay attention to this, and they've got an article in here. You can go to @GateHub if you want to go find out more about that. But be careful, folks. These hackers, they'll get more bold as we go into a bull market. They'll get even more bold. Mark my words. Okay, this was an interesting tweet from XRP Boy. Sent this out today. How and why did you create XRP Ledger? And he says, if you're new to this space, get your dose of factual info. So, bottom line is this: what he's tweeting out is this is an answer that David Schwartz gave. I don't know if that was on Reddit or where. An answer that he gave to a question basically about how it was created. And he goes through, I'm not going to go through all of it. You can see the gist of it is that their initial read indicated there could be significant problems on Bitcoin. So he says they were improving Bitcoin. It was him, Jed McCaleb, and Arthur Brito. They created the XRP ledger to solve for the waste and scalability issues that we observe with Bitcoin. But they go through all of it. They tell you when. In June 2012, we created 100 billion XRP. And then he goes down here and he says, wait, which one is it? And he's asking the question about this little thing here, which was from that. I'm not sure. It may have been from XRP chat. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is interesting for those of you that are new to the community that want to see what David Schwartz says about how XRP and when it was created. Next, this is a great tweet also for some of you newer people that are listening. This is from Peter Zacharias. When investing, it's important to have your exit strategy ready before you invest and then act on it exactly as you plan. Below is mine for XRP. At $3, he's going to sell 40%. $5.50, 20%. $7 15%, $9, 10%, $10, 5, 25, 52, 100, 1, 1,000, 1%. 1% I'm keeping indefinitely. That's quite a thorough sales plan right there. Mine is not near as detailed. Mine is more like a 3-phase plan. But it's good to have a plan. And I'll remind you all as well, make sure you go to all the any exchanges you plan your exit strategy with, and make sure, A, that there's enough volume on that exchange to handle what would be the amount of money you'd be taking out, and 2, that you have approved with that exchange, you've given them the proper identification and done the KYC in order to get approved to withdraw the amount of money that you plan to be able to withdraw one day. Okay, next, this is from Gold Money Research. I thought this was interesting. Watch this truck dumping its trash, which is Venezuelan bolivars. Hyperinflation can happen very quickly. This is a kid jumping into the Venezuelan currency. It's just completely worthless, like a pile of leaves. That pretty much illustrates what it's all about, folks. Buy digital assets. Okay, from Dan Rocky. What's happening in the U.S. looks like crypto is being shut down for U.S. citizens. Exchanges are getting shit scared of having U.S. customers due to regulatory uncertainty and SEC warnings. Bittrex, I showed you this the other day, Bittrex will block U.S. traders from 32 listed cryptos. Well, what this goes back to, and I keep telling you folks, what this goes back to is store your digital assets on a Ledger Nano S. Stop putting them on the exchanges. This is one of the many reasons that you do that. So you've been warned several times. Next, from XRP Crypto Wolf, RippleNet welcomes 2 to 3 financial institutions on an average each week. Ripple said they have already added more than a dozen Brazilian financial institutions and money transfer companies to its global payments network. And then he goes on, Ripple is adding an average of 2 or 3 financial institutions. The company saw more transactions on the network in Q1 2019 than it did in all of 2018. In 2019, Ripple is focused on growing its customer base and team in Brazil and across South America. Very good stuff. XRP Crypto Wolf always does. Next, this is from Stuart XRP at Stuart_XRP. You can go and watch the video yourself, but this is the digital CFO, harnessing the power of disruption and data, May 21st, 2019. Ron Will, CFO of Ripple, is the one that's speaking on here. And then, these guys are good. Then King Solomon sent me this, at XRP_out. You remember I talked about DTCC in a video this morning. Well, then he put out this. This is a video I think that was talked about. I think in that one they only provided a screenshot of XRP going across the screen. DTCC video regarding institutional trade processing vision. I personally like XRP on screen at 1 second. We are right about digital assets. And then he says you can also catch a glimpse of ADA and others and all these. There's XRP. That's the screenshot of XRP. But you can go and watch this. It's like a 2-minute, 2 seconds DTCC video. Worth going to check out. Next, the crypto utility guy who was in Band of Brothers sent me this. And this is Grayscale. You need to tune in on Bloomberg TV at 5:50 p.m. Eastern time today. Barry Silbert is going to be talking about the digital currency group and the state of digital currency, blockchain tech, and more. I've got a baseball game to attend, so I'm probably going to record this myself. But Bloomberg at 5:50 p.m. Next, XRP Dave at the Davey92 sent me this. That is interesting. Any legal experts here can comment on the chances of the U.S. government shutting down Facebook coin before launch. And he's tweeting this out from some guy, and the guy is saying, Article 1, he's talking about Article 1, Section 8, Clause 5, the Congress shall have power to coin money, regulate the value thereof, ... So I've seen 2 or 3 things where people seem kind of skittish about what the U.S. government is doing with regard to digital assets. So moving along, and lastly, Shane Nixon at Shane Nixon 11. I saw this on Twitter, and I like this. As Ripple XRP continue to build the next generation global payment system, Bitcoin maxis and others continue to oppose what is as clear as day. One day in the near future, their voices will either fade away or they will hop on the bandwagon in silence. And then it's got a quote here by Einstein. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Albert Einstein. I totally agree. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And tell your friends and family that great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. And that's from Albert Einstein. Thank you.